Good morning, YouTube family. This is Take 5 with Nanette, where we spend a few moments looking at a nugget of information that has the potential to help all of us change our perspective and learn to think for a change. This morning, I wanted to talk about something, and I believe I've probably talked about it 2 or 3 times before, but I am hearing it so strongly in my quiet time with the Lord and in a lot of the words from other ministers of the gospel right now. And that is the word shift. That basically we are in the middle of a big shift. And a lot of you might say, well, that's pretty obvious because this bad thing has happened and this bad thing is happening. Remember, you have a choice to choose what to set your mind on and what to focus on. And just as in archery or in shooting, any kind of shooting, whatever you put your eyes on and focus on, that becomes your target, and that's where you're going to go. If you put your eyes on basically what the enemy's doing, and that's your total focus, then that's all you're going to see, and it's going to guide where your emotions go, where the rest of your thoughts go, and potentially where your actions go. But if you are focusing on basically who God is, then you are going to expect and see what God is doing in situations. But this shift, I don't know how many of you remember, and maybe I didn't talk about it on Take 5, but I had a dream a while back, and in that dream, I saw a divide. I saw a crack begin right below San Francisco in California, and I saw it spread across the United States. And it didn't stop there. It actually went across the Atlantic Ocean and went across Europe and Asia, that whole area, and then went across the Pacific Ocean back to right below San Francisco. And the interesting thing is I was seeing, like, in warp kind of speed what was happening, or double time, I guess is probably the way to say it, because as that crack was happening and the earth was opening up, there was literally a horde of demons that were coming up out of the earth, and they were creating fear and hopelessness and all kinds of things. But as they were coming out and the crack was spreading, behind it was coming, the heavens were being rent, and hosts of angels were coming down from heaven. And there was an intense battle going on in the heavenlies, and it was over the times of the earth, on the earth. It had to, and that's a revelation that the Lord was just giving me. It had to do with the times of the earth. And as they were battling, I also saw this huge wave, red wave, that literally came up and came behind the battle. And behind the battle, it began to heal that divide and heal it back up. So that by the time it got all the way around the earth and it got back to its starting point, it dissipated. It was over. And there was a huge healing that took place. And, I feel like a lot of what we've been watching is that battle in the heavenlies and over the times on the earth. And that is, I don't know about you all, but I know that a lot of people have felt that. And so I just wanted to lay that back before you with regards to the word shift, and that there's a huge shift that's coming, but do you have eyes? Do you have eyes to see it? And what are you going to come in agreement with? So have a good day and shift into gear with the Lord. Thanks for listening.